Help went wrong. Episode 3. True life story of Nicholas and Amanda. What are you doing here? What are you doing in my house? Amanda asked in a loud voice. She was speaking to the DPO, who found his way to their street and also located their house. It was not difficult to find their house because he extracted it from the address they gave when offering their statement at the police station. You think after enjoying you for 2 weeks, I will just let you be like that? It will be difficult for an ant to abandon an open pot filled with sweet honey. I can't sleep well without you. Anytime I close my eyes, you are the person I see. As a matter of fact, I have fallen in love with you, Amanda. Forgive me, but it's true. The DPO said. He sounded very serious and a funny smile danced on his face. Amanda was not impressed, but she was scared at the same time. She decided to show courage. You must be very stupid to think that after the agreement we had, I will still allow you to continue sleeping with me even when I have returned to my husband's house. You agreed to free me and my husband. What else do you want? For 2 weeks, you played with my body anyhow you want. And you still want more. Do you want to destroy my marriage? Amanda asked. She has brought down her voice so that her husband will not hear her. She refused to allow the DPO into the compound. They were talking outside the gate. Which agreement are you talking about? Where was the agreement written? Who were the witnesses? Did I sign any agreement with you? Look, Amanda, consider what I'm telling you and stop talking about agreement. The truth is that I have fallen in love with you. Please, let me tell you the exact reason I'm here. I want us to solidify our relationship and make it stronger. The DPO said. He sounded funny. Amanda sees him as a joker because his words always come off as those of a comedian. But that's how he talks. He is very serious. You must be mad. Do you smoke? Or have you inhaled upurumiri? Is it because I'm standing here to talk to you? Look, Mr. DPO, I'm married and I can't continue sleeping with you. I and my husband are innocent. We are not thieves. I don't want to ever set my eyes on you again. Amanda said as she stormed into the compound, leaving the DPO behind. Immediately she entered the living room, she saw her husband eating at the dining. Nicholas had waited endlessly for her to serve him his evening meal, but she was nowhere to be found. He entered the kitchen and took the food himself as he was very hungry. He just returned from work when the gateman came to inform Amanda of the DPO who was looking for her. Honey, please, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I went to see a friend who needed help with something. Amanda lied to Nicholas. Which friend is that? Nicholas asked with suspicion in his eyes and voice. My friend at work. She is a nurse. She wants me to cover for her as she is traveling next week. Amanda lied again. She joined her husband to eat. Nicholas is a nice man who is very slow to anger. However, when he gets angry, it is usually not good. Honey, is the food sweet? Since I got pregnant, I no longer enjoy food. I don't even know how it tastes. Amanda said jokingly. She was looking at Nicholas with a romantic eye. Yes, of course. You know okra soup is my favorite. I absolutely love it. Nicholas said as he took a chunk of meat from the plate. How many meat did you take from the soup pot? Amanda asked. She always says Nicholas cannot be trusted with a soup pot because he steals meats. I took only 1 meat. Nicholas lied. He has eaten at least 3 chunks of meat. Both of them laughed knowingly. When they were still eating, a text message entered Amanda's phone. It was the DPO. I wanted us to talk this out. As lovers, but it seems you want me to do it my way. I want you to come to my house tomorrow being Saturday. Or else, I will arrest your husband, and you will never see him again. I will also tell him the whole truth about our affair. This is not a threat, it's a promise. Remember, the armed robbery case is not closed yet. I can reopen it anytime I like. Everything is in your hands. The text message said. Amanda froze in her chair and stopped eating. The lump of fufu in her hand fell into the soup. She was visibly shaking. Amanda, her husband, noticed her uneasiness and asked what the problem was. Honey, are you okay? This is why I said you should stop pressing your phone while eating. What did you see in your phone? Nicholas asked. It's nothing, my love. I mean, it's not my phone. There is a bone in my throat. Fish bone. Please help me with the water. Amanda said as she started coughing violently. Nicholas came closer and held her. There was no bone in her throat. The only bone in her throat is the DPO. As they went to bed that night, Amanda pondered on what to do. She wanted to tell her husband the whole truth. She wanted to tell him the fact that she slept with the DPO for their freedom. She wanted to let him know that the pregnancy actually belongs to the DPO, but she decided against the idea. She thought telling the truth could make things worse for her. She could not sleep, and even when Nicholas was making love to her that night, her mind was not there as she just lay on the bed absent-mindedly until he climaxed and came down. I will visit the DPO tomorrow, Amanda said in her mind when Ejike was done making love to her. He had slept off immediately he came down, so Amanda stood up and went to the toilet to think about her problem. There is nothing else I can do. If I don't visit him, my husband may go to jail or get sentenced to death. I don't want my husband to know the truth either. I don't want that to happen. I will visit him and see what I can do, Amanda said. Watch out for episode 4. Parrot Queen Stories.